Oliver, entertaining for the neutrals, but what did you make of the game?
I think we played a fantastic 60-65 minutes where we really were very dominant, created many chances and had the lead completely deserved. And then we dropped a little bit and lost too many duels, and that's how Brentford brought the game into our half, into the final third, with long balls, with set plays, and we know that they're very threatening, and that's how we conceded the equaliser after a long throw-in. But I'm really pleased with 60-65 minutes. It was just we didn't decide the game when we could decide it, so it almost feels a little bit. It feels very strange that at halftime it's 1-1. Yeah, when you see the amount of chances we had, but that's a thing. I think we had too often this season that we didn't decide the games when we could decide them. But overall, I'm very pleased with the performance, with the attitude, with the character of the team.
What if I told you one Premier League manager believes Arsenal can still be stopped, even with the way they're dominating right now? After Crystal Palace's dramatic 2-2 draw against Brentford, Oliver Glasner made a statement that has Arsenal fans talking already. We have to face Arsenal, we can stop them. But can they really stop Arteta's men? Because right now, Arsenal look like a team on a mission. Crystal Palace may have dropped points against Brentford, but the biggest talking point after the match wasn't even the result, it was Oliver Glasner's confidence ahead of facing Arsenal. And honestly, that statement alone tells you how massive Arsenal have become this season. Teams are no longer just preparing to play Arsenal, they're preparing for war. Mikel Arteta's side have been ruthless. The pressing, the defending, the mentality, everything about this Arsenal squad screams champions. And that's why Glasner's comments are creating reactions online already. Some fans believe Crystal Palace could surprise Arsenal, but others are saying, this Arsenal team is different. Let's be honest for a second. A few seasons ago, teams used to look at Arsenal as an easy opportunity for points. Now, managers are holding press conferences talking about how to stop them. That tells you everything. And the scary part? Arsenal still look hungry. Whether it's Saka, Odegaard, Rice, Saliba, or Martinelli, this squad keeps finding ways to win under pressure. But football can be unpredictable. Crystal Palace are dangerous on counter-attacks, and Glasner clearly believes his side can expose Arsenal somehow. So now the big question is, can Palace actually stop Arsenal, or will Arteta's men make another statement in the title race? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. If you enjoyed this video and want more football reactions, breaking news, match analysis, and viral football updates, make sure you subscribe to Football Pulse right now and turn on notifications. Because trust me, you don't want to miss the next football drama. See you in the next 1 inch.
Yes, I'm very pleased for him, and we're really talking quite often about it, and he deserves all the credit because I think this was also, let's say, a goal of this season, because I remember last year I think he didn't have many finishes from the edge of the box. He was always too deep, and we spoke about it that he also needs to get into the right positions, and I think he hit twice the post in the last games. Or he had a big finish where we scored the first goal against Shakhtar in the Conference League. He hit the post against Everton, and then it was just a question of time when his first goal will follow. So huge for him, and I hope he will score 1 or 2 more this season.
There was a late pull on the shirt of Brennan Johnson in the penalty area. Any complaints from you around that?
I couldn't watch it back so far. I don't know, referee didn't decide, and so it makes no sense talking about it.
Fair enough. And there's a lot of talk about rotation ahead of the last Premier League game, but is it also a case that players are trying to play and prove to you that they should be in the starting 11 for the European final?
Yeah, so we won't rotate massively, so this is what I said at the press conference before Brentford. I think everybody saw today, because we had a midweek game against Manchester City, we had a midweek game last week, and we players are fit, players are fresh. We have now 1 week time. Players get off now for 2 days, really to relax, to recharge, and then we will meet on Wednesday and prepare for the final 8 or 9 days, and so we will play the strongest team against Arsenal. I think this is But we do it for us. We don't do it for City. We don't do it for Arsenal. We do it for us. We do it for Crystal Palace, and we do it for our fans. It's the last game at Selhurst. They deserve to see a top performance, and this is what we want to show against Arsenal. And of course, we will manage the minutes a little bit because we have to. But that doesn't change anything.
A couple of players came off: Chris Richards, Maxence Lacroix, Chadi Rie. Any word on those?
Yeah. This, to be honest, disrupted the plan a little bit because it was planned to bring on Brennan Johnson at halftime for Jeremy Pino and the 60-30 swap between Larsen and Arteta. But then Chadi Rie felt some cramps. Maxence Lacroix, I think somebody peeks into his eye, and it was a little bit, how you say, blurry. Yes, thank you. And then we had to make 2 substitutions in the back 3 because we planned to give Evan Guisson a little bit more minutes. But then Chris Richards wrist his ankle and it's quite swollen, to be honest. So him, I have a little bit of concerns for the next couple of days. But Chadi Rie and Maxence will be fine. So we have to do further assessments with Chris Richards because it's crazy that you have your 3 centre backs being injured in one game, but yeah, that's how it is.